Hi, Nicole.
Hello, Jackie.
How's everything going for you?
Good, how are you?
I'm not too bad, just hanging in there, as you know, long day working.
Yeah.
So I kind of just want to talk to you a little bit about yourself and, being very involved on campus. I know we work together, you're president of Campus Activities Board, and you're also a desk assistant, hence we're kind of here, this little area. And I know you're also graduating, which I'm actually truthfully sad because, you've been so amazing for me to work with you this year and the past year as well. So I was just wondering if you could possibly tell me a little bit more about yourself, what major you're studying, and as well as how you became involved with Campus Activities Board.
So my major is criminal justice. I want to pursue being either a lawyer or an attorney with immigration work.
Cool.
So it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I became involved my freshman year with WILD, which is Women Leadership Development.
Right.
And was kind of like, I'll just stick around there, like won't do anything else. Like it was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then I kind of was like, oh, I need more, like I'll do more. So after that, I became involved with our cheerleading team here, which we no longer have, but did that for 2 years.
Okay.
So did that. My sophomore year, I was captain of the team, so that was like another role.
Mm-hmm.
Then my junior year, I decided to go up to Erin McCarran, who is our advisor for Campus Activities Board, and told her, I was like, I'd like to be president of CAB my senior year. She was like, okay, we'll see how that goes. We revamped the whole thing, which was kind of different. It was a learning experience.
Right.
With that being said, once being president, I was put into the role of SGA, being on student government. So bringing SGA together with CAB, which is kind of different. Like we have meetings every week, report to them.
Mm-hmm.
So that was different.
You do that. It's pretty cool. How do you feel being the president right now of Campus Activities Board?
Kind of stressful sometimes. Like I love it. I love coming up with new things, but sometimes I'm nervous and I'm like, what if things don't go right or do the right things for everybody? So it's fun, but a little like nerve-wracking at the same time.
It's funny you mention that because I kind of mentioned passing to you, I was also a president of an organization I was really, interested and passionate about. I really wanted to pursue becoming a leader like you.
Mm-hmm.
And I also felt those same, feelings of, hesitation and uncertainty as to like how things would turn out. But for what helped and maybe what could help for you is maybe just kind of establishing some goals that you would like to achieve as a collaborative group with the executive board. And I'm sure you've kind of done that, being with your meetings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that could be one suggestion to help with moving forward of how you could overcome these challenges by just creating, it could be personal ones too, relating to them. But it's actually, mentioning cheerleading, tell me more about that. Like what happened? Why did that stop?
So we had it, Carissa Merkel, who's in charge of WILD and Emerging Leaders, was our coach our first year. And then our second year she couldn't do it, so we had a paid professional as a coach, and we just didn't have enough funding, and like as a D2 school we need to travel and we need to compete, so it was a little hard to get the funding for that through the school. And then we didn't have enough girls on the team, and then my co-captain and I kind of felt that it was kind of like going nowhere, and we tried to go to Disney for World Cup.
Oh, so cool.
But we didn't have enough money to get there. We were short a little bit, and we didn't have anywhere else to go ask for money, so then that kind of like, that dream kind of ended. But we're hoping that next year maybe I could come back with my coaching license and start up a team again.
Oh, really? Have you been working on that in the meantime?
Yeah, I've talked to Mary Williams, the director of athletics, and she said if it works out, we can do it.
Well, I hope so. I hope
so.
you get to
I'm
do
excited.
that. Hopefully I'll see pictures online or something. Yeah, that'd be
but
awesome.
Yeah, as a D2 school, so it's like most schools don't have them.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like a stepping stone because you either go D3 or you go D1. There's no like in between.
Right.
So it'd be good for people.
Yeah, it's a good way for you to take initiative, as you have been doing. Again, working with you, being the president and all. And yeah, I really hope that goes over well for next year. It takes a lot, and I know just from what I know of you, I know you have a lot going on, and I'm actually curious. don't have the best memory, like I said, but with your major, you mentioned you studying criminal justice and wanting to work with immigration. What led you to that point? Like, what made you interested?
My family came here 26 years ago. My parents were immigrants, and they worked hard to be U.S. citizens. So I thought that was different, and I liked it. So I did my internship with an immigration attorney, and I fell in love with it. And I loved helping people like succeed and getting the American dream that they want.
Awesome. Yeah, I never, long story short, similar to you, with my family coming from overseas as well to get to that point. That's really good. Yeah, it sounds like you kind of have your head on straight.
I don't know what I want to do, sort of.
Well, actually, since you say sort of, what do you mean by that? Sort of.
Going to law school, I think, is going to be that's kind of like my goal right now. So it's like, I sort of have all my ducks in a row, but that's like the last one to really get me to where I need to be.
And what are the steps that you feel like you need to take to get to that point?
Right now I'm applying, going to open houses, interviews. So it's kind of like it's being like real, like it's coming true. And it's just like, I feel like once like I get my foot in the door and like know what's the right school for me, then I'll be like ready to go.
Yeah, that's so true. Like getting to a campus and just kind of knowing if it's
for you,
exactly, like it's fit or if it's not. I mean, again, fourth year, senior, you already know the ropes of kind of what you want and how to get there.
That's different.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I really hope that everything goes as you plan, and if not, with having goals, there's so many ways to get to them, even if it might not be in the path you expected them to be.
Yep. Thank you.
Of course. Work together.
Yeah.
Is there anything you have, like any questions, that might be bothering you, like anything on your mind?
Not really. No. Just semester stress, but that's it.
The typical, have a little like coffee, stay overnight.
Yep.
Stay up overnight, I feel you. All right, well, so I know, again, as mentioned before, I know you work for CAB as president, you're desk assistant here. I do remember from last year, the first year I was here, that you were also orientation leader as well as this year. So I kind of noticed with you how you have so many things going on in your life, so much on your plate. Those three things, and also working outside off campus. Just tell me a little bit more about how you handle all this, because I know it's a lot. Being a senior and trying to graduate.
And I like it. I like keeping busy. Helps me like do different things, and also helps me overcome a lot of different things. As a kid, I had a learning disability. I was dyslexic. I am still dyslexic, so I never let that affect me. So with having so many things on my plate, I never let too many things like interfere and to like go overlap each other. One thing comes first, then the next. They kind of all have their separate roles.
Right.
They all have their separate days. So especially with that, like growing up, never really having difficult time reading, writing, just learning certain things and being frustrated. I learned how to cope with all of that and turn it into something positive and never let it affect my life. Like to this day, senior in college, and you think, oh, she's got everything perfect, and then nobody really knows that little part about your life. But when you tell them, they're like, oh wow, I would never know that, because you don't let it affect your life. Same with being involved in so much, you can't let the stress of those things consume your life.
You've been so spot on. I feel like we're relatable, because I'm similar to you with feeling like I have, everyone has an issue, but the same way, like kind of deal with it in a positive manner. I'm just curious, because that's definitely new to me. Doing this with you, as you said, like everyone sees you and it's like, oh wow, you're so amazing, do amazing things, and no one realizes there's certain aspects that feel like that might become a challenge. So when those days that you might have that feel like it's been really challenging for you, what is it exactly that you do to cope with it?
Before I would be like upset and cry about it and like it wasn't for me. But growing up, like I'll take a step back, go do what makes me happy, take a walk on the beach, do something we're not that far from a beach, going somewhere that I can enjoy myself and doing what I love, or just call my mom.
Do you feel like with this growing up that, you know, you've had support, a lot of support throughout your life? with it?
Definitely, especially from my mom. I had definitely a world of support from her. She was always there for me. She would find so many different things that would help me understand it, how to read better. You named it, she would try to find it, even if it was staying up with me for hours. My dad as well, even though like he didn't know exactly how I felt, like he would do everything that just to support me. And like I have a little brother who's a genius, so to say, but he really like he understands. Even now, I have a difficult time with it, so and he helps.
You know, it sounds like you have it all put together, and it sounds like you really have a great supporting system, supportive system that really is encouraging you to do all this. And I give you a lot of props because I know not many students or individuals can handle all that. I'm still working on it, and I'm, you know, second year in graduate school, you know.
Yeah.
But it's always like you know, having that support system and just those who just give you that positivity, it, you know, impresses on you every day.
Yeah.
So.
I just like that. Sometimes it's just that smile that can get you through a day. Like, just somebody saying, like, hey, you're doing a great job really helps with certain things. Just gets you through a day.
It really does.
Yeah.
You know, the little things that count. Like,
Yeah.
But I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
To hear that. And I would probably tear up if I talked more about it. But, you know, it's really little things, and you just don't let it get to you.
Yeah.
Because you are in control. That's what my mom tells me.
Yeah.
Too. But happy to hear that about you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, it's so great talking to you.
Thank
Nicole.
you.